Good day to everyone. I present to your attention the work of a plugin context filter. A plugin will allow you to select certain elements within the open view or the entire model. What you can do in principle with your hands here will be done much more conventionally. So now I have a 3D view open. I click on the context filter plugin. A window opens for me. The first thing to choose is whether we will work on the active view or we will work on the entire model. I am going to work on the active view now. Respectfully, I have all the categories, all families that are visible on the active view in this window. I can expand the categories and see all the families with all the types that I have on this view for each of the categories. Next, what can I do about it? Using the highlight, hide, or isolate buttons, you can select, hide, or isolate certain types or certain families or the entire category by active type. Let's choose, for example, connections and hide them. Select the links, we select all the links what we have on the active view and we click hide. As a result, we immediately hide all the connections in one operation. Now let's try to isolate, for example, some category. Let it be walls. In our window, I select walls and click isolate. As a result, only the walls remain on my active view. To reset all the hiding or isolation settings, you need to click my active view. You need to click restore. Click everything appears for us. Now let's choose certain types of families. Let's choose all the walls of these three types. We select them, click on the select elements in the view button, and we select only those walls that belong to these types. What else can we do with the context filter plugin? We can use filters to hide certain types of families. Let's assume that I want to hide exactly this type of wall. I can do this by creating a filter and applying it to the active view. Let's first select these types of walls, copy the type name, go to the contextual filter window, select this type of walls, enter the filter name. I will do this by type name and click on the Create and Apply on View button. As a result, I have these types of walls hidden. We can verify this as we go to the Redefine and the Visibility of Graphics Filters window, and we have created a filter for our wall type here. It is turned off. Let's look at its setting. This filter is applied to the wall category and it has a rule for filtering by type. Those we have hidden a certain type of wall on the active view. What else can we do with the context filter plugin? Let's choose some door or several doors and write some value to them in the comment parameter. For example, suppose I would like to select all the doors in my project but have the value 1 to 3 in the comments parameter. I can do this using the context filter plugin. I select the door category, I select all types, click on the button that will work according to the project parameters. Select our parameter, comments, select the conditional equal and select the value 1 to 3. I click select on the view and I select exactly those elements that correspond to this condition. Thus, with the help of the contextual filter plugin, you can quickly operate in the open or entire document with one or another operation to select, hide and filter elements in this view, which will greatly simplify your work. I would also like to add that when you select the entire model, the plugin will think for a while, but at the same time, it will show you all the categories of all elements that you have in the project. That is, here we can choose basically everything, even those elements with those categories that are not visible in the principle on the active view, but they are in the project. For example, some lines. We can select lines by selecting a category, click select these elements and see what we have. 1184 lines located somewhere in our project, but not necessarily on this view. In the same way, you can work on other categories. Thus, with a plugin for entire model, you will be able to operate with all the elements of your model, regardless of where it be located. That's it. Thank you everyone. Subscribe to the channel, put likes. In the description of the video you can find a link to download this plugin for a free trial version in 2 weeks. All bye.